Aloha! I am the Great Clement, and now we're going to be taking on Mega Man 6. Jesus Christ, and it's still on the NES. What the hell? Why did they feel they had to make another one? The Super Nintendo was out by the time 5 came out. Nevertheless, the story takes place during a first annual robot tournament where 8 of the world's most powerful robots were to battle, but that would make like 4 matches, not including the finals, of course, so it's kind of lame. Mr. X, the sponsor of the tournament, took control of the robots and began to take over the world. It's time to tell you the truth. I have been manipulating that fool Dr. Wily from the beginning, but now I no longer need Dr. Wily's help. Face my power, Mega Man!
We'll stop you! Follow me, Rush!
And thank you. I am a great voice actor, am I not? But yeah, Mega Man 6, it involved... Apparently Dr. Wily was under the orders of a much more sinister, evil genius named Mr. X. Who saw that coming? Well, I didn't, but nevertheless, this is Mega Man 6. And here are our 8 Robot Masters, and they are much more personality-heavy than the 5 Robot Masters were. Oh my god, these guys are awesome. We're going to start off with Windman, because it's convenient if we want to get the special weapon that you can only get from collecting certain letters. Well, you don't collect letters, but you get the idea. So, has anything changed from Mega Man 5 to 6? No! Well, okay, there has been a few changes. For one, you don't start off with Rush Coil. You don't have Rush Coil, you don't get Rush Coil. There is no Rush Coil or Rush Jet in this game. What? Are you saying Rush isn't in the game? No, I'm not saying Rush isn't in the game. I'm saying that you'll have to stay tuned and find out. I hate to be a tease, but that's just the way I am. Mega Man still has the Mega Buster of Doom. It is still as powerful as it was in number 5, which makes Robot Masters not as hard as they used to be. And you know, you have to charge it up to fire it, of course, and if you get hit, you have to recharge. But it's pretty easy not to get hit. And he can still slide, and he still does all the things that Mega Man does. Anywho, we are tackling Windman, and Windman, with propellers and a jet engine, he can generate wind. He has a strong rivalry with Airman. Well, go figure. They're exactly the same, aren't they? A good point, he's a good cook. A bad point, he's bad with bicycles. Well, yeah, if I had propellers on my shoulders, I don't think being a bicyclist would be a good idea. He likes Kung Fu, and he dislikes herb medicines. So he wouldn't be smoking up medical marijuana. Or any kind of medical herb. In other words, he wouldn't be good at Resident Evil, okay? That's all you need to know. This stage is filled with all kinds of air-pushing platforms, the fans you see. They push you up, but there are spikes on the roof sometimes, so you don't want to stay there for long. Move as fast as you can. And this place has a lot of giant panda robots. I don't know what that's supposed to be all about, but okay then. And here is Windman already. Now Windman is a rather easy robot master, hence you shouldn't have to worry about fighting him. Basically, all he does is he goes up, left, down at where you are. He shoots a fan that's easy to dodge, because it just is. And he keeps doing that jump, and he might try to suck you in with his fan sometimes, and that's pretty much it. If you get the hang of it, he's no hard robot master to fight at all. Sorry, Windman. You just blow. Yeah. So by defeating Windman, we get the Wind Shooter, or the Wind Tornado, or whatever the hell this thing is. And I have to say, I never said this... Windstorm, whatever. I never said this about any other weapon get music, but when you get a weapon in this game, the music is kick-ass. I actually juke and bounce my head to it because it's so awesome. It beats the Battletoad pause select... Or sorry, it beats the Battletoad pause theme. I love it so much. It's so rockin'. Speaking of great music, Flame Man is by far my favorite song in any of the NES Mega Man games, period. It beats anything from Mega Man 2, it beats anything from Mega Man 1. I don't know why, I just love Flame Man's theme so freaking much. And I know I'm over-exaggerating probably, but I love this song, and every time I listen to it, I'm smiling, and I always replay this level just for the music. I love it. And I just had to share that with the world, of course. Flame Man is a small fuel... Excuse me. Great commentator, struggling to talk. I don't know why. Flame Man. He has a small fuel generator installed in his body. He has to refill his energy 3 times a day. Jesus. I've had to take drugs for my wisdom teeth all 2 weeks, and Jesus, it hurts. I hate drugs. I hate having to take 4 a day. It's a horrible habit, but enough about my problems. A good point, he's punctual. A bad point, he's demanding. Where's my money, bitch? He likes to trim his beard. He has a beard? I didn't notice the beard. Okay then. And he dislikes cheap oil. So what's the gimmick with Flame Man stage? Well, there's oil everywhere in the level, and there's a lot of enemies who love to shoot fire. Fire touches the oil, it sets on fire. Go figure. And when it sets on fire, you don't want to drop into it. It's pretty much the equivalent of spikes, because if you touch the fire even once, you are dead, and that's not a good thing. But this level's fairly easy, and I rather enjoy it. Of course, Windstorm kills Flame Man, otherwise, you know, how else would he die? So what's Flame Man's deal? He'll shoot fire lines across the ground. I never know where they're supposed to pop up, but you know, they don't hurt that much anyway. Well, they hurt a little, but regardless. He also shoots 3 fireballs in a row every now and then too, but the fireballs move so slow that if you can't dodge that, you have something wrong with you. Flame Man, rather easy Robot Master to fight. Well, they all are, actually. That's why I figure Mega Man 6 is the easiest of all the Mega Man games. Then we get Fire Blast and Rush Power Adapter. I'll get to that later in Blizzard Man stage, but Fire Blast, it creates a line of fire where you shoot it, and, you know, it's good at melting ice. And we will encounter ice in Blizzard Man stage. Go figure. So Blizzard Man is a robot created to monitor the weather. He can also make it snow. Well, I'd hope. If he's called Blizzard Man, that's what I'd hope he'd do. A good point, he's a good commentator. A bad point, he's shady. He likes to ski and he dislikes snowboards. Fair enough. So Blizzard Man stage is all icy, and of course you try to stop, you won't be able to, because, you know, ice is slippery and all that. And there's a lot of enemies on the ice, and a lot of, shields. There's the ice I was talking about. Fire Blast can get rid of that ice blocks so easily, and that's how you get the energy tank, and it's rather useful. And this place is pretty tight. You got shields, enemies on the ground. It's pretty hard to not get hit here. I've tried, and it's not easy. Now here's the power adapter. Rush the dog combines into some weird form. He combines with Mega Man, and he becomes Power Mega Man. And Power Mega Man can destroy blocks with big cracks in them. He also has a much more powerful attack than the regular Mega Buster, but the problem is, the powerful attack, the powerful punch that Power Mega Man has, cannot go very far. It has a limited reach. And Power Mega Man can't slide. So, to me, I find Power Mega Man only useful when he has to get through blocks. Otherwise, I don't really care about him that much. Nevertheless, Power Mega Man is good for creating shortcuts, and if you want to get the hidden weapon in the game, you're going to need it. And if you want to get through shortcuts, which I've already said. Brilliant commentator I am. So you smash another block here, and here we want to be quick because the submarine dips down and we don't want to touch the spikes, of course. And look, another energy tank. I think that's like my 4th one. Well, probably not, but you know, you get the idea. So this submarine's going to keep dipping up and down, and there are spikes in the roof, so you want to be quick where you are and just stay out of the way of danger, my friends. And you can use these bombs for platforms, but they will explode in 3 seconds, obviously. I'll see you in Part 2!